All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We definitely appreciate the support. Check it out. Quick video here. It's going to be part two. Now, part one, I posted on the B channel. You may want to go and check it out. I'm going to link it down below before you watch this video. Actually, watch this one, then go watch that one. And subscribe to that B channel too. But again, I was doing VR to Active Self Protection Extra, the B channel, and essentially posted a video saying, you know what? He was having a conversation, a debate, something like that. I'll link the video down below as well. And the person was saying, one of the first questions that I asked is if you're being shot at and as an instructor. So again, he was basing the credibility of the instructors on the fact that that instructor had been taking fire, being shot at, obviously being in that type of situation. Now, if you don't want to watch the first video, essentially this is what I say. Find an instructor that is qualified to teach what you're trying to learn. And again, that's just what I think. Find an instructor that is qualified to teach what you want to learn. So if you want to go to ninja school, you have to go to ninja school. You have to find a ninja instructor. That's just how it goes. If you want to learn basic self-defense or basic, how to handle a firearm, you could find a basic guy. If you want to learn how to shoot a rifle, basic stuff, you find a basic guy that teaches you how to shoot a rifle. If you want to kill and destroy the enemy by fire maneuver, you may want to join the Marines. If you want to do like Navy SEAL stuff, go and train with an instructor that it was a Navy SEAL so he could teach you. So again, the point was that you want to train, you want to find somebody that is qualified, not somebody that being shot at. That's just how it goes. You need to find somebody that is qualified to teach you what you're trying to learn. So here's the deal. A lot of good comments out of that video. I appreciate you guys that watch and I appreciate you guys' support. But with that being said, it was a part that I forgot to talk about. And this is what happened, guys. I never script things. I should write points down. I do sometimes, but not to the T. I should write more things down because the majority of the time I click on, and I'm like, go, and just I start talking out of my brain, right? That's good because that's just how I am. But at the same time, a lot of times I forget a lot of things. So here's part two of this video. So again, based on my opinions, based on what I say, based on what I really think that you need to find somebody qualified to teach you, I kind of didn't really address, in the other hand, when you find an instructor that being shot at that is qualified to teach you. And this is what I find out when you train with guys that haven't been there and guys that have been there. The guys that typically have been there has been get really emotional about this. Very emotional. Really, really do. And they really, really care. I'm gonna give you an example. I just thought about this. When I was in Japan, I was doing a training exercise. And in this training exercise, we made it to an LC, a landing zone, and that's where we were gonna sleep. But the way we did it was that we were doing our training, securing the MSRs, the patrols, making sure the roads were good, all that stuff. And finally, we made it to a LSC, and we set up our compound. But at the same way that we're setting up our compound, two-man tents where we're gonna put the trucks and yada yada yada, we have security. So we do everything like we're fighting, right? We train like we fight. So we have security teams and this and that. Now the orders were simple. No one comes in. Really, no one comes in. We're in like hostile situation. We're in a place where the enemy is coming to attack us, and unless you're being we know about you coming. You can come in, but really, no one comes in. So those were the orders. I don't care who's coming inside the place. I don't care who's not coming. Anyways, first sergeant comes in a vehicle. Now everybody was game. Everybody was a play. We playing. Everyone is playing. There's not the commanding officer's coming in and we need to treat him different. No, at this point in this exercise, because again, we don't have that many people, so we're using anybody that we could use to train. The first sergeant coming in, he should have been addressed as a possible Iraqi or a possible Afghani coming into our place, right? Coming into a checkpoint, being searched and things like that. He should have been addressed just like that. So we really not. He wasn't really inspecting the place like I'm the first sergeant coming in. He was a role player as well. So first sergeant comes in. He's driving a car. He goes through the entry control point. He drives all the way to the middle of the compound. He gets out of the car. Now just think about this. He's in a vehicle. Two men tents everywhere. and he goes like this, pretty much. Boom. I just killed everyone. Wow. I got to tell you guys, I think from a year and a half in Japan, I lost it. I just lost it. I know you guys know me here in the channel, JH6, Fabian. I talk about God, I talk about this, but back in those days, I lost it. I went high into the right. It was just nonsense. I flipped out to the point that it was just like I just flipped out. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna continue to tell you what happened to Marines, but some of you Marines know the deal. We had to take care of some stuff that night. But here's the deal: 2004, I was part of two car bombs. Two. One car bomb did a lot of damage to some of our guys, like a lot, really, really a lot of damage. The second car bomb was about 2 weeks later, and that car bomb didn't do as much damage because the Marine shot the dude, shot him before the car actually impacted the truck. So, young Marine PSC brought his rifle off, boom, done deal. The car blew off, and it was at a gap, at a safety gap, where he was okay. I mean, there's still the truck was still messed up, it looks like crap, but no one got hurt. Now, the first car bomb really hurt people, right? So, and you guys have heard me in the past talk about those car bombs. So, because I came from the background of that, because I came from the background of witnessing what a car bomb will have done to Marines, to people, I lost it. And the reason why was because I'm pretty passionate. I was passionate about that. I knew the consequences. Now, some of the guys that were there, some of the guys that were just chilling, hanging around, setting up the tents, they really didn't understood that because they haven't been there. Some of you guys won't even get that point either. Some of you guys will watch this video and will be like, okay, whatever, man. It is what it is. But then you have other guys out there like Wicked and guys like that will be like, no, man, that mistake is unacceptable because it could kill Marines, it could kill soldiers, and it's just not how we operate. So we get really passionate about it. So here's the deal: if you're passionate about a topic, you will be able to maybe explain, maybe teach, and maybe care more than the guys that haven't been experienced that. And that's reality. When you experience one or two of your bodies going down and getting killed, you may become really passionate about that, and you may bring that emotions into the class, and you may make it feel, in a way, make it feel to those guys how, listen, man, this is the real deal. This is what could happen. A mistake like this could cost this guy's life, and you could translate that into those people really, really well. So again, first video, I say you don't have to be shot at to teach firearms. You just got to be qualified. I totally agree. I haven't changed my opinion. You just got to be qualified. Some people that are being shot at, they just can't really translate those skills into the student. Keep that in mind. In this video, I'm saying the same thing, but if you find a guy that has some personal experience and he's able to translate that into you and teach you and be passionate about it and be able to use that information to make you a good student, that's definitely a great thing. So again, my question wouldn't really be if you're being shot out before I do training. My question still is, are you qualified to teach what I'm trying to learn? Again, if I'm going to ninja school, I want to be told by the ninja instructor. So, but again, if that person being in those type of situation and he could really translate those emotions and what happened and put that care into the class, it's just fantastic. So again, let me know what you think. I hope that makes sense. Appreciate you guys watching, and as always, God is in control.